was it any hard for you, to just accept that he was coming from Kibra? What was your first impression of Kibra like? Do you think like she really adjusted very well with the Kibra environment? Inakuaje watu wangu wa nguvu, mimi naitwa presenter Ali, your entertainment PA, and by the way the A is always for amazing. Siku zote natia bidii kuhakikisha kwamba nakuletea stories tofauti za burudani, and of course today I'm joined by one very amazing and beautiful couple. That is Vin and Lenny, and you guys are about to know about them. They always say ladies first, so talk to us. Introduce yourself.
So my name is Leni, I'm from Germany, I'm 24 years old, I'm a social worker by profession, and 2 years ago I met Vin, that's why I'm here, that's why I decided to move here.
Wow, amazing. Talk to us.
My name is Vin, I'm 23, and I'm from Kenya, and I'm a trainer by professional, and I met her 2 years ago.
2 years ago. So what part of Kenya are you from? Tuanzie hapo. Yeah. Nairobi. Umetoka hapa Nairobi. What part of Germany are you from?
The western part.
What is it called?
Paderborn.
Paderborn. Wow, interesting. I don't know about it. Anyway, I was just curious to know. So how did you guys meet?
Okay, so first of all, I'm a trainer, like I said. I compete in bodybuilding competition. So there was this day I was going for a competition, and after it was done, my friend called me and he was like, Vin, there's an event and they need dancers, so I need you to come. So me, I was so tired. I went home, I was sleeping, and then he called me again. He was like, where are you? And I was like, I'm on my way. So I just got up and I said, let me just go, And I met her in that event. Yes.
Yeah. Now you're meeting this guy. When you're performing, now you're meeting this guy. He's a dancer. He's performing. What was your first impression of him? Just tell me the things that went down your mind that day.
Okay, so it was my very first weekend in Kenya and my first event. I was here to do an internship for 6 months in Korogocho. So I saw already this side. I went to the slums, and then it was my first time seeing Westlands, seeing such sites. Yes, and we've been at the event for a while. And I was with some friends and we had fun. And actually there've been some boys, they're trying to talk to us. They've been a bit not harassing, but kind of too much, like asking us a lot and not leaving. And yeah, this guy, he was so different. Like we've been just vibing. He was distant. Like it was really nice having him around. And yes, then he asked me if I want to have his Instagram. And at the beginning, because everything was so new, I was like, no, I'm fine. Like, yeah, I wasn't sure, but then he was okay. Like he was saying, okay, it's fine, no worries. And then he wanted to leave. He wanted to leave the event, and I was like, oh my God, this guy, it was so different. Like he was such a vibe, and he wasn't pressuring me. He was so cool and chilled. And then I went and ran to get his Instagram because I thought, oh my God, I can't miss this guy. And it was very close that we missed each other because he was about to leave.
Would you say it was love at first sight?
No, but I like okay. It was vibe at first sight. Like I really know I like him. I really knew like I would like him a lot, and really soon we started hanging out, spending time together. It was at the beginning more on a friendship base, but I really knew I'm gonna like his company, and it was like that.
Yeah. The moment you saw her, was it love at first sight for you?
For me, I would say not really, because I saw her, she was like vibing, she was, okay, even me, I saw something different in her, because I was on stage and I was like seeing this Muzungu, vibing there. I was like, oh, okay. I just wanted to vibe, So I went to your dancing and yeah.
First things first.
I wasn't looking for anything. Me, I just wanted to, vibe, like to, yeah.
First things first. Many Kenyan men, they ask for the number. Why did you ask for the Instagram?
Because I didn't want a number. I felt like, okay, everyone asks for numbers. Me, I want Instagram, because yeah, you have to be different, like she said. So I asked for Instagram, yeah.
And then she said no. How did you feel?
I accepted a no. I accept no's. Yeah, so I was like, oh, it's okay. We can vibe because it's fine. I don't want to pressure too much. So yeah, I was cool. Yes.
And after that moment, you guys now became friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
when she came to me and asked the Instagram, I was like, nice. You know, like that feeling, you know. Yeah, so yeah, I gave her Instagram and we started to talk.
So you started stalking on Instagram. So at what point did he make the move, or who made the first move?
Him. Okay, I think he texted me right after the night if I arrived safe home. And then he was really, like, we've been talking, like, getting to know each other, and then he was asking very fast if we want to meet, if we want to do something, if I want to do some activities. And since I was new, it was perfect for me because he showed me some places I didn't know, like, it was really nice.
Yeah. What are some of the activities that you guys are doing now as friends?
Okay, we went to Ngong Hills. This was one of the first things, and we went with some other friends. And actually, Vin and me, we wanted to hike. We wanted to really hike, but these friends, they've been coming and they've been like, "Oh, it's exhausting. Let's stop here. Let's have a break." So Vin and me, we just walked alone, and we had a lot of time to talk, to get to know each other, and yeah, it was really nice.
So were both of you single when you met each other?
Yes.
You were
Yeah,
single?
yes.
What about you?
Like yeah, it was complicated, but I was having someone in Germany.
In Germany. Okay. Now, how long did it take for you guys to move from friendship, to start dating?
So there was this day she asked me, she was supposed to go to the coast. And yeah, so I said, we can go together, So when we went to the coast, that gave us more time to know each other, spend time with each other. And I think that's when things started to change, like not friendship, but to date, kinda. I would say that, yes.
Now, apart from the vibe, what else would you say you liked about her?
Okay, to be honest, she's attractive, That's the first thing you see. Like, for me, I saw her, she's beautiful. And yeah, she was just a vibe. That's the other thing I saw, but the appearance. Yes.
What about you?
At the beginning, okay, he's attractive as well. And then I liked that he was so different, like that he was chilled, he was not pressuring, he was really respectful, and that's what I really liked about him.
Did you ever think that, of course you guys are married, guys, you're gonna find out about the whole day they got married. It's very interesting. So you guys are married. Do you ever think that it was gonna lead to marriage? Let's start there.
No, like if you could have told me 2 years ago you're gonna be married to a Kenyan guy, like no, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, actually everything felt so right, and it just felt that way. Like I felt this is the right way for us to go. Yeah, so it happened. You never know how life will be.
Yeah, interesting. Now, yeah, you've met this girl. She's in love with you. You are in love with her. Did you ever tell him that you were seeing someone? I really love to know that.
Okay, he knew from the really beginning.
Yeah.
I told him, like, not the first night, but the second time we met. I told him. And yeah, that's why we kept things on a friendship way at the beginning, but we knew there's something. We knew, like, we like each other, like there was something between us. So it was a confusing time for me. I had to get I had to get a lot of meetings with myself, like what do I want, what's happening here, what's happening with me. And I had to clear things up before we could start having something serious with each other.
So did you break up with the texts? I'm just interested to know this.
Okay,
I don't know.
This is really tough because, of course, in person it's better. It's better to do it in person. But when you're so far away, you can't. But when you feel like there's something going on with someone else, you need to, like, you don't have an option. So it was a video call.
It was a video call.
But it was like. It was like we've been on the same side because we've been so far from each other, and it was changing. Yeah, it was changing things. So it was okay like that. But still, it wasn't easy. Like, it's never easy.
Yeah. Now you are in a relationship with someone from a different race, I'd say. And how easy or hard would you say it for you, to tell your parents about it?
Okay, for me, I don't know, I have this connection with my mother. My mom is like my best friend. And I called her and I was like, I need to tell you something. And I was smiling. I think it was a video call as well. And she was just guessing, you fell in love, right? And I was like, yes. And then I was like, but I was so scared. I didn't know how to tell you. And she was like, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And then we talked about more details, like where he is, where he's from, how old he is. But at the beginning, she was just asking if I'm happy. And when I'm happy, she's happy.
Wow. Interesting. What about you on your side? You were just okay.
Me,
Call anyone.
no, for me, I didn't call anyone because I like I don't talk too much about because
Personal stuff.
yes. So like people just saw me with this girl and yeah, like I didn't really tell anyone. But yeah, I didn't want her to meet my dad first because I didn't know, I wasn't sure because like she said she was seeing someone. But then for me it was like we just easy, we hanging out and stuff. So there's this day like she was in my crib and then when we were going out my dad came. Yeah, it was an accident, like it was accidentally.
Yeah.
So my dad came and he was like, who's this shorty? Like, this is just our friend, yeah. So then we started to go to my dad more now, and
So your family also accepted her.
yeah, they accepted her. Yeah. Yes.
Because the thing is, the reason why I asked that question is because there are some families, of course, which it's hard for them to accept people, from different cultures, from different races, and it's very interesting to know that, your families were very open to that. But I'd really love to know, in what ways do your cultural backgrounds, would you say, they enhance your relationship?
It's really beautiful to have two cultural backgrounds because we're learning a lot from each other. I'm learning things I couldn't learn in my culture, like appreciating what I have. Like, okay, I appreciated what I have, but in a different way because yes, in Europe we have everything, and you're not asked, like you don't have to think about how it is not having a toilet, for example, or not having your own shower. And now I can appreciate such things way better. And even with the culture, like the way family is important to people here, it's really impressing. Yes, there are a lot of things we learn from each other every day.
Would you say there are, some obstacles or challenges that probably you guys face as an interracial couple?
Yes. Actually, a lot. Maybe I would ask in what ways we wanna.
Like, people frowning upon, like, when they see you with, a white lady, probably most people in Kenya, there is a culture of people saying, he's with her because of the money.
Yes. This one, we get this a lot, Some people, you would go to buy, like you see a shirt, you like this, and you're going there and you're like, how much is this? And they say, this is just, maybe the price is 200, now they double it, or they're like, this is 800. They'll be like, bro, this is, yeah. And then they're like, you have a white lady. I mean, do you know if she's paying or I'm the one paying? It's not because I'm, so these are some, tough situations we get in, and even sometimes we pay maybe in a matatu and they'll be like, I keep change. Because, like, bro, what do you mean? Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, when you guys met, you were living in Kibra, right?
Yeah.
For you, someone who's come from Germany, what's the name of the place again? Paderborn. You're a social worker and you've met this guy. He lives in Kibra, which of course we know, Kibra in general is it's a slum. Was it any hard for you, to just accept that he was coming from Kibra?
Okay, so the thing for me, I was doing an internship in another slum as well, Korogocho. So I already knew how it is, how it looks like. And when we started talking, he was really open. He was telling me this, like when we got to know each other, he was asking, where are you staying? And then he told me where he was staying, so I knew it. And yes, I tried to be very open-minded, and of course you have some images in your head. You, like I was googling Kibera, but it's not a good idea to Google it because like what's written on Google, it's not the truth. It's not the truth. Yeah. So I was trying to be open-minded and not to judge where he's from because I don't wanna judge where I'm from as well.
Yeah. So once you googled the things that you saw there, they were really scary.
Yeah.
What what did you see?
Like I was just reading something like a politician was murdered or something like this, and yes, but I wanted to get my own image of Kibra first. Yeah.
So comparing what you read online with your first impression, what was your first impression of Kibra like?
Kibra is very lively, and I like it. I kind of feel the vibe. It's different to Korogocho. Korogocho it's more calm, but Kibera is, I don't know, I like the vibe. Yeah, there's so much life and people, and actually most of the people I meet there, they're so nice and polite, and I feel so welcome there. Actually, now it's like my home there.
Yeah. Would you say it was hard for her, to... So according to you, do you think like she really adjusted very well with the Kibra environment?
I would say a bit, because sometimes it would be tough, because when I was staying in Kibra, there was no washroom in the house, there was no shower in the house, and this was tough for her a bit. Sometimes she wanna go to the washroom to pee. I just give her the bucket. I used to,
During the night? Oh yeah, not during the day.
A bucket somewhere there at the corner. I'm like, So yeah, but she adjusted, and yeah, she was
okay.
good. She was okay with it.
But then many men, in our society right now, they would shy away from, really showing someone their real life. Like what made you, what made it easy for you to just open up and tell her, this is my life and this is how I'm living?
Actually, it wasn't easy because I was scared too. I was like asking myself, how would she take me because I'm living in Kibera, like how would it be? I was so scared of showing her. But then I was proud at the same time. I was like, let me just, it's up to her if she likes it or not. It's okay.
So, did you have fear like maybe after coming to Kibra she would change her mind?
Yes, a lot. I had fear. For real, yeah, I was so scared. I was like, even like taking her to my place, I was so nervous. Yes.
Did you ever have an idea of, maybe when she asks me to take her to a place, I'll just tell her we meet in town or just some restaurant?
Yes, we were doing this. Yes, yeah. We were doing that. Yeah. We were meeting at Cafe Java. Yeah, some places in city center. Yeah, good places. Yeah.
So for you, from the way he was treating you, the restaurants you're going to, I know he tells you, he shows you where he lives. Was it like a shock to you?
It wasn't a shock because he communicated very soon that he's staying there. Okay, for me it was hard to imagine how it really is, but I tried to be prepared. Like I didn't want to show him I'm judging him or anything. I tried to accept it how it is, and actually I like that he decided to show me that way, because a relationship can't work when you can't show yourself and when you can't show where you're from. And yeah, like it doesn't matter where you're from, it matters who you are.
Wow. Amazing. And now, 1st of February, you decided to get down on one knee and propose. Tell us about that.
Okay, this was something I planned, and I really had a meeting with myself, and I knew I want to do this. So there was this day, like I was like, we gonna go have something to eat, So I already planned this with my friend. Yeah, she's called Ryan. Yeah, so we went to a place and then we went to this restaurant and then we were just having drinks and eating. So yeah, I wanted to surprise her, and I think because I was nervous. I was a bit should I do it? But I knew I will do it because I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just did it, and yeah,
She said yes.
she said yes.
Were you expecting it? Let's start there.
Okay, it didn't came out of nowhere. We had conversations about that,
Yeah.
but that day I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
So that day it was a surprise. But somehow I knew he is ready for the next step. So somehow I knew it could happen eventually.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how long did it take for you guys to get married now after proposing on 1st of February?
January.
Of January, yeah.
January.
Yeah, yeah.
So 1st of January he proposed and we got married already 2 months later.
1st of March.
Yes, 1st of March.
Wow.
Because we planned everything, like, okay, we knew already in November, December, my family will come to visit. And then after proposing, we try to make it possible that we can marry when they're here.
Yeah. What would you tell someone who says that you guys probably got married too soon? You would have dated for like 5 years, 6 years. What did you tell them?
Okay, like, first of all, it's everyone's own decision. Like, I don't like when people, they are judging too much, because everyone can decide on their own if they get married or not. And actually, I would say if our situation was different, maybe we could have taken more time. But since it makes so many things easier, I get a working permit here, I can stay here, we can visit Germany easier. You make this decision maybe a bit quicker, but it makes life easier, you know, because the circumstances for an international couple, it's not easy. So it's kind of, marriage is helping us a lot.
Yeah. So now, bro, you proposed, you got married. What are the plans? Do you plan on, giving her kids? do you have those plans?
Yes, I do, but not soon. Yes,
How soon?
maybe in 2 years, 3 years. Yes.
You wanna wait first?
Yeah, I wanna wait first, yeah, and we wanna enjoy ourselves, Yeah.
What about you? Do you share the same sentiment?
Yes, actually, sometimes we find ourselves talking about kids because we love kids. Like, Vin has a lot of nephews and nieces, and we love spending time with them, or we love to keep Eras doing activities with the kids.
Yeah.
But first of all, we want to get stable, and we want to travel a bit. And yes, sometimes it feels like having children, but I think we still have time. We're young, and we have a lot of other things to do before.
Interesting. Now that you guys were friends first, you started dating, and now you got married. How you say life is different? When you compare the time that you guys were dating and the time, and right now that you guys are married, are there some things that probably you expected in marriage, while you were dating?
Not really. I feel like marriage is something big, people see as something big. It's a big step, yeah. But I feel like the love is still the same, everything is still the same, apart from you just feel like you took another step, yeah. So yeah, I feel like I wasn't expecting a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. There's this question that I really love to ask you. Have you faced some stereotypes and misconceptions, as an international couple?
Actually, a lot in every direction. You can't even imagine what kind of, what people are saying about us or how they're judging us. Like, first of all, of course, when we're working here in Kenya, the Muzungu has the money, and the Kenyan he's enjoying the money. A lot of people think like that, or he's with me to go to Europe, or people are even saying green card, but I'm not from the US, so people think maybe he wants to go somewhere else. Me, I'm just with him because he has muscles. because why would I choose him otherwise? Yes, different things. And even in Germany, we're facing stereotypes as well. People are asking me, why is he with him? Do you know if he is with you because of you or because he wants to come? So people are also thinking, like,
So those stereotypes, they're not only here in Africa.
yes, they're actually on both sides.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's tough, and a lot of things. People are even. I've been hearing we can't show our relationship public because of the history my country has. You know, were involved in or we were. Yeah, we have a bad history actually with the Second World War and also colonialism. So people are saying my ancestors did so bad that I can't be with him, but that's also so crazy for me because okay, I'm aware of the history, and I think it's important to talk about it, and I don't want to say it's a small thing. It's a really big thing, but it doesn't mean we can fall in love and we can change history. You know, we can do it better than our ancestors.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
amazing. That answers the question that I was about to ask. That if you think that you are, your relationship has, gone through the barriers of cultural differences and everything, and I think that's pretty amazing. You can fall in love with anyone you like. I mean, it's a free world, right?
Yes, it's a free world. Yeah.
Yeah. Just fall in love with anyone you want. It doesn't matter their color. It doesn't matter their race, their age, or anything. It doesn't really matter. Now, looking at the future, what do you think it looks like for couples who are of different races? Because initially it was like really tough. We had parents who were saying no to it. We had on both sides, that is, they say no, don't be with him. But looking at the future, do you think like people have started accepting it?
Okay, it depends on the families. I think Vin and me, we're really lucky because of our families. They're really supportive and they've been accepting quickly. For example, I have a friend, the parents, she's in a relationship with a guy from Uganda. I met her through Vin. And the parents, they're not accepting it very well, and it's really tough when your environment is not accepting you or your love. So as an advice for other people, if you want this to work, you have to listen to your heart and to no one else.
Yeah, just listen to your heart, no one else, because at the end of the day, you matter. I've been having a conversation with Vin and Lenny, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it because I did. But before we go, there are a few 2 or 3 questions I just want to ask. So, Vin, this is a very tricky question. It's a very tricky question. Did you ever think in your life that you'd ever date someone of a different race?
No.
Never thought about it.
Yes.
What about you?
Never. I knew I liked to travel and I knew I'm gonna travel more, but I wasn't expecting, even when I came here, I wasn't expecting to meet someone, to fall in love.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting. Another question is, you guys have a channel, it's called Vin and Lenny. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, so we just started a few months ago, and we just wanted to try it out since Vin loves social media. And yeah, it really went good so far. We're trying to post different content. We're doing some cooking videos sometimes or other things, and in future we would love to travel a bit more, also to Germany. And we're gonna share our videos on YouTube.
Yeah. So what else? Do you also show some of fitness stuff? Do you plan on showing that?
Yes. I do have a page for fitness, but I'm not posting yet. But that's a plan. And for now, we're focusing on us and our channel to grow. And then in future, I can do more of the fitness content as well. Yeah.
So guys, subscribe to their channel, Vin and Lenny. I've put the link down in the comment section. I've actually pinned it, so it's the first comment. Just go there, subscribe to their channel, and tell them that you've been sent by Presenter Ali. It will really if you guys tell them that I've sent you. So thank you so much guys for coming through. It has been a hectic day, you guys know. But I really appreciate each and every one of you. But before I leave, talk to your fans.
If you're out there and maybe you're dating someone from the different culture or any race, you know, just focus on yourself. Like don't hear what people are saying. You know what are best for you guys. And thank you for showing love to us. We love you guys, our fans. We love you too. And make sure you subscribe to Presenters Ali channel. Yeah, for sure.
Amazing. Talk to them.
Yes, also me, I want to thank you guys because our fans are really loving and supporting. I never knew we could have such an amazing, supportive YouTube family, and I'm really happy and I start to enjoy this journey a lot. So thank you so much.
Yeah. All the best, guys, in your marriage and all the best in your channel. Mina ito presenter Ali, your entertainment PA. The A is always for amazing. I hope you guys have loved the interview as much as I have. Behind the camera, none other than Frank, the director, and I'll see you guys in the next video.